Hi guys, thanks for joining me. I'm just laughing. I've tried to start this video and it didn't go very well, so I'm starting it again. I am doing a collab with my good friend Riri. Her channel is Riri, and I will link it in the description box below. Now Riri is a plus size model. She's also a makeup artist and she has an amazing channel. I just love Riri's channel, and we've been chatting together for ages, and we decided to celebrate the start of autumn, which is the 23rd of September. I know there's different starts. There's the weather one and then there's this one. So we're just celebrating the 23rd of September as the start of autumn, or as we're calling this collab, fall into fall, because in America they call autumn fall. So that's always how I can remember though how the clocks go. Spring forward, fall back, even though we say autumn. So that's how I always remember it. Anyway, I'm blethering on. So today I have decided to use this palette. I thought it was perfect for this. And it's the Rimmel one, Spice Edition, and magnif'eyes eye contouring palette. Rimmel London. So I thought this palette would be absolutely perfect for it. It's untouched. So I haven't even swatched it. So yeah, I thought this palette would be really good. So what I've done this morning is I have put on my foundation. I've covered up my spots with some concealer. I've done my eyebrows. So I thought that would just make the video a wee bit quicker. Although, guys, I don't know if anybody can help me, right? I use a translucent powder. So it's just a Rimmel one. It's lightweight and it is transparent, right? But my husband always says I make myself look really pale. So I go from having a nice tan from still left over from the summer, I put this on and I kind of look a bit like Casper. So if anybody can kind of point me in the direction of something that will stop that happening, then I would be most appreciative. The Rimmel thing comes with this little brush as well. Brush and sponge, which I won't be using. Well, I might, because I've not brought up any of my brushes. Hey ho! I've got like 2 brushes upstairs. Right, if you bear with me, I'm going to pop and get my brushes. I've just grabbed a set of brushes that are in my room. I've never used them, so I don't know what they're going to be like. There's not a very small one either, so I might need to use something else. Anyway, I'm going to make an attempt at something. I've not got a flat brush either. Oh, not a great choice on it. Well, this might be interesting anyway. So, I'm going to go in with that. I thought that would be quite good for the crease. That would be nice for the crease. So. I'm going to use this big boy. Wrong choice, Lynette, I know. Hope it doesn't muck up my look. I do have other brushes, but I think I'm packing them all the way. So I made sure I kept this out because I knew that I was doing this challenge with Riri. And I'm not going to look into the camera. I'm going to use my mirror because I almost forgot and was starting to look into the camera. So I've primed my eyelids. So I'm just going to go over them with a sheer colour that actually matches my, almost matches my skin tone. I like to do that. You don't have to. You can do what you like. I do 2 eyes at the same time. I know some people do one and then they do the other, but for me, I would be forgetting, and I'm terrible at forgetting what I've done. I kind of like it when you're playing with makeup and your colours become like your face becomes your canvas and you put on the different colours. So I've just used this colour here, which is a neutral colour for all over the lids, and I'm trying to decide what to use for my crease. I don't want to go do a shimmer. I don't know. I like this colour. But is that too dark? Or this colour? It's quite orangey, isn't it? Or what about this colour? I think I might go with a heathery colour. And try and use this brush because it's a bit kind of pointy. I may regret that. Or no, actually. I'm going to try this colour on my crease, put a wee bit of this on my inner, on my outer V. So I'm going to try that. See how I get on, anyway. Oh, these brushes are very firm. Not exactly sure if that's what I want. Oh, that's kind of shimmery colour though. So I'm just, because I've started with that, I'm just going to do a little bit of it in my crease. But it's kind of a shimmery colour when I'm looking at it. So I'm going to do the same on the other eye, but then I'm going to go over it with the heather. Oh goodness, this brush is not the one I wanted to be using today. I think I've kind of managed to put a bit more into my crease than I wanted. Anyway, take it up a bit. I'm really bad, I don't take my eyeshadow up. I think it's just a bit, I think I'm just a bit scared. You know, that sounds silly to say you're scared, but just a bit like, not too sure, you know, about taking it up. And I forgot my eyeshadow tape. I got it sent by Lydia, which is great for when you want to sharpen up. So I'll just need to go and use some concealer for that now. You get a nice sharp line when you do that. So I'm just blending out the crease colour. Yeah, it's nice though. Nicely pigmented palette as well. I like that. So I'm actually just going to go in with a little brush from the palette set and just do the heather colour for my V. And I'm not going to worry about how far out I go. I'm just taking that down into my crease, doing the V. Yeah, I'm not really fussed about how sharp or not that is. Yeah, I like the heather colour. It's nice. And I think kind of heather is a kind of wintry colour. Wintry, autumny, flowering plant. I think I'm going to then, I want to put a matte on, so I'm then going to put the matte colour, this colour here, you see, on my eyelids, and then I'm going to use the nice shimmery colours to give it lots of kind of definition. Wow. Absolutely loving this colour. It's very dark though. See, it's very dark, kind of like a brick colour. Terracotta. Yep, like that colour. So then I'm going to go and actually brighten it up with some of these kind of shimmery ones, because I do like a I do actually like a brighter look than rather than a dull dark look. So I'm going to just use that over the middle of the eyelid, this colour here. I'm just trying to get the shimmer to go on. In fact, I'm just going to use my finger, try and pack that shimmer on. Oh, I'm liking that now. Right, okay. So, you see those colours there? Quite dark, aren't they? But I like it. I like it. So I'm going to pop the camera off for a wee minute while I tidy up my eyes. And yeah, I know I could go much further up, but I don't. So anyway, I'll be back in a minute. So I've actually tidied that up with the concealer, and I've taken that heather colour a wee... Look at the state of my finger. I've taken that heather colour up a wee bit further, just to be a bit more kind of daring with my colour today. I decided that's what I was going to do. So now I'm just going to put a wee bit of the translucent powder on my face, under my eyes, just to kind of set where... Just kind of set it. Oh, my shiny forehead does my head in, by the way. And I'm looking at my camera and not in my mirror. So I apologise for that in advance. Doing that. So this is a kind of look that would be good if you were doing a kind of like, if you were going out at Halloween. Something a wee bit different, eh? Pumpkin kind of spice. And I am going to now take my brush and run a shimmer under my eyes. I like doing that. And I'm going to go for this. Kind of, oh, you can't see. You just need to be careful though, because sometimes this colour on my eyes can make me look like I've been crying. And that's not really the look that you want to go for, is it? Reds and oranges can make my skin look, especially under my eyes, that I've been crying. I'm just going to pop some more of that lovely kind of pumpkin-y shimmer on. And my battery just tell me it's got 20% left. And pop that pumpkin shimmer on, it's lovely, isn't it? I'm going to actually go in the edge, a slightly different colour here. Just to give it a little bit more depth, I'll just add in a slightly darker colour. So yep. I love playing with makeup because it's not something I would do every day. You know, I'm very much quite boring when it comes to my makeup. I use the same colours every day, you know, like light browns and things like that. So I'm just going to pop some highlighter, not highlighter, some eyeliner on. Because a look for me is not complete without eyeliner. I wear eyeliner every day though. So I'm just used to having that definition of the eyelids. I don't do it on my bottom very often, on my bottom. No, don't touch my bottom. I don't do it on the bottom lids very often, but I used to when I used kohl when I was younger. I would do the under, the waterline. Oh, I can hear a dog looking for me. My son was back with his girlfriend, but they're away over to her halls in Glasgow. So he got all excited, and then Buster got all excited, and then he got all upset when they left. So we won't get to see Antonia until next week. Brandon and Buster, but Buster loves her. Honestly, it's like Brandon will be like, oh, it's my dog, he's going to come to me first. No, he just runs over to Buster. Antonia. It's quite funny. So I don't know the look that Riri's created. I wanted to do something a wee bit out of my comfort zone. I actually put a little bit of black under the eye line, under the waterline. Yeah, I wanted to do something a wee bit different. To see how it will look. Quite a bold look, and actually my eyeliner is kind of lost a wee bit in it, but yeah, I like the look. Quite happy with that. Not saying I would pop to Morrison's with this on, to be honest with you. So I'm going to use my Laura Geller New York, and it's Baked Gelato, which I love, Swirl Illuminator and Diamond Dust. I'm going to use this highlighter. Then I'll come back and I'll do my mascara. I do love a bit of highlighter. Again, I'm using the camera. I am so sorry. This one's lovely. Kind of iridescent feel. And ever since I saw Steph Tom highlighting her Cupid's bow, I'd done it. So I like that. Yeah, there's a real, I don't know if you can see it, there's a real kind of iridescence about that highlighter, which I love. I've not got any bronzer with me, or have I? Yes, I have got some bronzer, and then I will put some blusher on. I've taken all the colour out of my face to try and add it back in, which is a bit silly, isn't it? I don't contour, but I try and use my blusher sometimes like a contour. You know, the kind of three kind of thing that they say. Okay. Forehead, a bit of colour. I love that highlighter. I got no rules, I count them. I'm just using my blusher. What blusher have I got? Have I got a different blusher? I thought I brought a blusher over to use. Oh, yep, did I? Yeah, I brought over my Sleek makeup palette because they've got, I thought these were kind of perfect autumny kind of blushers. Can you have an autumny blusher? Well, I do now. I'm just going to use this kind of brush. I don't know how it's going to go on, so I'm a bit scared. Take a wee bit to build that up. Okay, what am I doing? I'm going to use this colour for my lips. It's a Primark. It's lip liner and crayon. I'd never used it before, so I thought that would be quite nice actually. I just checked, I panicked there thinking I wasn't recording. The lip liner's not wanting to give me much colour. So once I've done this, I'm going to film, I did a giveaway box thing, but I completely forgot all about it. So I'm going to film that, pull the names out of a hat. Really like that colour. It's very autumnal for me. Right, I'm going to pop off and do my mascara because that takes me ages, but I'll be back. So, hi guys, I just finished off my mascara look with, I love this L'Oreal double extension, and it's waterproof. Actually, this to me is much better than the Better Than Sex mascara. And it's about £8 cheaper, so I will be sticking to my L'Oreal. And so that's my look. Really liking that actually. It's not colours that I would go for, but if you could pop over and check out what Riri has done and check out her look, and go and subscribe to her channel and leave her a comment. I will pop her channel in my description bar, and this has been good fun. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you're planning on doing any autumn fall looks yourself, but yeah, I just thought that kind of Rimmel Spice palette was the right kind of palette to use for this look. And so I never ever practice these looks, you can probably tell. I just come on and go, I like those colours, how will that work? Oh, it doesn't work, try something else. Yeah, either works or it doesn't work. And this is quite a dark look, but I quite like that for the dark nights. Yep, so anyway guys, I've been Lynette. I'm going to come a wee bit closer. I've been Lynette, and it's been great. Don't know why I've said that. Go and check out Riri's channel, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye guys.